Jumadi down or judgment dental was a sebe aye yellow was ya pro no much shall seem ama ukoni pamumpana ferry what dear no a pampine and a wonum a crona but trimama wonum aye nyai o kasa na nkrofo ayomani yentimi enkanchero ni nyina so do woni betchimo judgment dental clinic omo se enkanchero so omo de ade bia fa ni passe ho de wonum nko ade ayomo na ye number 1 wo Ghana mpanyimfo nyina ne ho and on bar for a dental treatment. And this all probably was saying a bear fair on Bemana Fita, when a bear sham, Nina said, would one judgment dental clinic. Kumasi and one more. Now, almost no more be almost a yakam in you, or me examination and consultation, root canal treatment, scaling and polishing, extraction, or me teeth whitening and braces. Teeth replacement and a restoration. Now, almost Kumasi or more a junction. Udro report junction traffic light no de eko bantima no fasa ekwan no udwo ni fasa kwan no so pe abrose ye dike won sani fasa ho na judgment dental clinic omo uramu Accra the nation's capital branches near 2 bako Nungwa main lorry station bako atomic down kwabenya runabout ho eno chi uramu Techiman ubon judgment dental clinic ewo Techiman magazine udwo ni akse kenten kwan so Koforudua omoben police station and now Roma flower and so many Ghana commercial bank ND and Tamale judgment dental clinic branch ni bi ho omo teshigu omo ne post office ni die ntwe no mo ben MTN office and from 0598 73 1823 and 0559 13 95 82 0549 90 65 88 or from on bedroom so bia eso etimi ayekama ediama na mamen kancho say millennium construction ese omo daruma ombemo aye fiewura ombemo ade ho asase na opese woto sa titile no atwam titesam no twam se na medi esim ofase so medi sim akonta so medi si eye medi shem so beba no ogu anu so odi sika no wo ya no hwea enyeye wasa akofa busuan tokwa ena busuan titimu na dia ba brebra mfama ne bi ama enu nti frɛ millennium construction for na kachom sɛ o passase Ghana ha ba bia o passase ombɛboa ma on satimi aka asase no na wanya wasase awie no obɛsɛ osidan a omo a wo mesi ne contractors a ompema omo sidan kama adanse ono omo saton bi ne bo na efo sɛ omo tipa trackers anwea omo site omo sanwea ho omo ton cement omo ton adoa omo ton building materials ni nyina bi ento omo do no omo ni nkomo ompema dance ni saye mre ni saye fo eso ediama omo se wo pefie mu na ato a hu omo millennium construction be ma ofia mo ato ba bia opebia wo Ghana ha na menka ncho se Kumasi no main office no wo na uni sika kra brom won hyehyɛ pade ma obo office omo betra se wo twa no kakra kana so be asase wura wo be fie wura na so ade won bia ye kama na omo se Uba Kumasi Abushen Nayas Junction and omo from 0244 041 960 0244 274 084 or from Ombejo so le bia kama na ka best brain publications Ghana omune a Cora Sports Consult a collaborating yenwan nkwada omukọ ACHS yenwan nkuma ye ma ya deshe ofa asem ye nananom omukọ senior high school a Bashanti region a year inter-school superzonas omoye no a best brain publications Ghana omune Cora Sports Consult Limited and akaboma omo sponsor omesha senanu kwiada ene na airport 20 feet February to 27th February and airport na wie into kwa no akwhwe na bai kam no mo say do wodi ne yebo enunti and best brain publications Ghana omni Cora Sports Consult Limited akabuma omo sponsor enuanum kumai na atwa mo chi akwan a kuma say Pankrono behind La Posada Hotel no one open from 0507 200 200 and 0504 200 300 or from a Biabe Kam Edama gifted icon who dream no eba reality who dream no eba Nina son minum to efie ya first amachi dede efie ya de nyuntuni bi din ato brabeto nyom na ye mo na da so no entimi mram ni nyina se Fakye kofarbai at the maiden edition gifted icon by omo mpeto ndo di nkunim enya sikanya aka esan ema omo record no nyom master edema no ase one promotion no umpe na apade do toss me no nya sika omo record nyom ma no one promotion do toss me ensa enya sika na fi omo sade eye the second season 2 ne ba your friend street crown edition Fakye force bra front desk na be pick your form o pick ya na ono mo nto kese ebe no so a ombeba na wabeto nwom na oba na beto nwom na so ani no mo you for the main competition na wacho obobrinya mbo na dinkunim otosmienu ana teda nyame asia betwa wonne no nwom no odaye so no bebam Uwo adwinche bia na asem bisa bia fe 0550772113 o from ombejo so bia eso etimi aye kama na me pacho royal edge force en kancho say bra enu ane ne na interview session so ekoso omo permanent member nipa 400 edo omo ko Dubai na Dubai na mo company bi wo ha ye from Jablin na omo a delivery company na me pacho omo motor bikers and motor riders pay delivery na ni nyina na say opa bosome akatua no emu ye pa ye nyina nya dia ho bekwa akogim omo say bosome wanye kra no paji close to 15,000 Ghana cedis bosome wa pay kra nya no de ba Ghana 9,000 cedis and can 90 million and I will beje enti na me no kasa otimi ka for the Kumasi cultural center guso ha mo ye me pacho eye interview no na do akwadwuna bia so etima ye kama no ye royal edge adaroma and I say omo ye to kasa ma bia eso eye kama omo so bia ho a na wapa na no mo abedi nkomo na me pacho Big James adaroma and ye ho aye fe say Big James seven kancho say atade be na op program be na paso ko eye wedding what any engagement naming ceremony a year na pafie and as outdooring and our program be na moye adwumakuo na mo per Friday wear moye program be mo per uniform atade and kro star pen na mo per ni nyina no Big James fashion Big J fashions no ne nsa no ofe obepam ne kamadama wo de kredie na ye adwuma and to ase nka ncho say babia wo bia no o delivery no wo de one ne nkasa Big J Okon catch us say a Friday na obewia fatu trim say a Wednesday na on sabeka e say day no obesho no enu na on saka ono ne tu chadema no so de no kredie eso eya adwuma Kumasi pankro no e na owo na udu pankro no market adwumwa na ema no ma opam emema no ma opam na ne nsa no fe on ne twitwu a udu program say na nipa no ye program no kra no ase waya tombes watom na obisa se unu ya na na akopam ya so watimi edi sa no ni nyina ye Big J fashions me pa tro friend was 0243 203144 0203 203144 friend na obejo so bibia eso etimi aye kama bedafo enya aye krado eso ewa ha me be ba mo so na yedi nkomama no ne nsama wodo a yede atofom no nsama wodo eso ewa ha yede ebro na bibia so etimi aye kama na a lot of messages na ba Kingsley watching live from Abuaze we was called Madrid simple yo Man City for no drawn up well, good afternoon, Fakye TV. Let me tell Madrid to stop talking because they know we are going to eliminate them. Me pacho wow the buy one for ama. Okay, a lot of them now was a good evening to you and your crew. If PLB says they have unfinished business with Chelsea, we Chelsea are not done with them yet. We are going to continue their story. Company from Pristia and a company there, but a lot of them may you can flow at Jama. Special wonder. Young woman, a lot of messages about it, so you did agree that you are so proud. Ya ba hwini na to agu ya kwani enchi ahwefobium na eni nkomo na ochina wie ya na ewura musa nti ebe ni tietia samusi fi ada yentufo ana bo ogo na utufu zi
eh efiara de
because if Sandra if no nine kuya omo be ye make us say di efunu na mu na ba abusu apanyine ebu afu Sandra otu fanyi de obe on prepare so be wedding so tina sabi na so ayehye aha ti Sandra obe ka chen say enkofa tentin we a anase nyabotra oba no ware na anya sabi ni tu
boys na plan from Monday be by this time to be no community. Okay. Can be two of them. See into for
that. Mr. Fashion feed you know. Ochina na why.
Now say Cantona said what are you going to do in French league? Play against Amiens and Guingamp. Also Barcelona number 10. Next season called PSG.
Said moving from Barcelona to PSG, 222 million euros deal now. Was say what we need the internal work akoye. We share number 10 JC. Edma Brazil. Brazil we starter.
10.
Yes. Brazil number 10. We starter. Saso about Barcelona. We starter. Ubo Udin. Ubo age 25. O kopede o ligano. We did the liga for ABOU.
Oh no, sir, not here.
Eric Cantona.
Oh, he say a man is our audience now.
Cantona.
Bo so no nimbo ne bo. Men kan so no nimbo.
Yeah.
No nimbo. But the sooner the bind or can't say say ya me enye me wonwa.
Nakuma no.
He's fond of distance.
Okay.
But let's be honest. Now when you pick it from two folds, a fun baby, you have a point. Maybe in the choice of words, no, and a harsh. For me, I am one of those who believe that Neymar moved to PS, edente the potentials, a certain level be now obet me reaching. They move to PS, more. But that not said. Abrabona yebono, Commander, yebra, you didn't in yebre. Esika.
Also, baby, free no.
Brazilians, no, yen Africans, the difference then soon. We are almost the same. Yenchin Shadanye, and I didn't have Oscar at the prime. No, Jinan and also man would decide to move from Chelsea. Nanka all free Chelsea. There were potential suitors. No more Europe, no more Oscar chose to go to China. Didn't ya? Sika. Hawk, Mujina, Monan, so more born. They chose to move to China. Any those countries to go and make money. As I'm watching in his prime at Sunderland, and was started making name for himself. He could have had better offers in Premier League and now mainstream European football. But the last time the interview now, was when offer ne buyer a movie so at the train. Initially, he didn't want to go, but the curse he can name Yamana a woman now would deal home come the family any the advisors no. The message that came was, look, go. You can go and play 1 or 2 years. Age never so often you still come back. But as somebody say, Sika. So koto Sika na unya Sika. Nipa. All of us. Ade ba ko a haye. Enunti ama wiase aye se de aye. Eya ade ba ko. Nyankopon kra kan e wo na asem mo akire say man is not satisfied. The competition of amassing worldly materials. Inti nipa ne wire efi ne ho. And now ti ha we aduma ewo aduanu media. Be our salary ewo Fakye TV. You earn 20,000 Ghana cedis month.
Okay.
Obetimi aka say 20,000 ne de oye okay. Contract for ebeba. Offer ne ba ewo baby enka osusu say Fakye platform media enka so saying we attack offer of 30,000 Ghana cedis. Obakwa na wonko. Obey why you say ebia wo sabi krokitu abi mu me kwa kwaje for ebia 1 year 2 years bi dia to baby abaye ma ade bi mi wia na masen aba obakwa koduro 1 year na be so they are offer of 50,000 Ghana cedis. We are not content with what we have. The reason why in here enipa be ye adwuma or I say bese menya me fie maybe 3-bedroom apartment 4-bedroom bi Kokuvara Sky is a Honda Accord and I say Honda Accord. You know Honda Accord back be one be okay. And they are you can say Kokuvara score a hilltop and I send my friend Ukuba. Hilltop man 4-bedroom apartment ne man Honda Accord enka ho endi 3 days time obetena ha baka kire say ope ebia Mercedes Benz ebia ope Land Cruiser ope we sa na abrabo ne tie. We are not satisfied. We've never been content. Now, we are the world richest man. If we are seeing in our entire population in excess of 8 billion. If you are saying that way, your entire population in excess of 8 billion, little over 8 billion. Any part we are seeing now, or was more than $120 billion. Of course, to 1 billion cry. Cancer say catch it and so on yet. He still wants more. Yeah. Because we've never been content.
So what you to that? Abraba ko se loto sika.
Unya ya na osia pebia.
Oto ese unibi. When you're too sure. What try 5 cities. Unim se bebo. Ebo say cream.
Eya o sasan e ko double up.
On sakas minim pa kam twan be 100 Ghana bi o. Entwas wonya di we no. Wa ka ba sa sika ni na akwakowura mu.
That is how we are seeing it here. And the only idea, sometimes you become a bit content and you become mindful. And so when you start to think about be a life after year. So, oh, Jenny, in the Quran, when you read that surah, or say the competition of amassing worldly materials, and the man is not content, never visit the graveyard. So, what do we see now? Who say? Brena ye breni nyina obre etwa owuo. Sometimes it will let you relax. So come to Nantias say life na ewum no. Name anan kasa no otenase no. Na ebia nkonya Barcelona no obebody atos, but he weigh 2 things. Sikana na PSG offer at that time. And Barcelona, he was playing under the shadows of Messi. There was no way na Barca ever offer ni sika more than Leo Messi. Na see that. So he thinks that there is somewhere he could go there and be the king, be the face of PSG project. No, why don't I go accept that big money? Also lead that charge. If I'm able to make name for myself here, my story in the crab better than say I will do it with collective stars. Barcelona. He chose Paris Saint-Germain. To say ambience and gengam. When I said French League Chamber, it was in Spanish La Liga. Real Oviedo ne you will also bodu. And also smaller clubs. Yes, team for League and to La Liga. Difference nation. But as somebody say, Neymar sat down, weighs the pros and cons. Like I stated earlier, for me, I think that Otana Barcelona, KBA Ballon d'Or, Unya but enyame na metunefo. Enyame na metunefo. Metias is here. Sen obi hwe tie na wabie ni TV station bi ana ni radio station bi e wo krokitu abum. No se bo so obetuma atua me 50,000 me tia me yede wa.
Wako
me yede.
Internet say one ma fache for.
No, I
offer bia.
Mr. Amokra me ko ka kire Mr. Amo say manya offer bo so e ma me 500 million o series. Onu kra be kasa me nko.
Okay.
Unless ebia obetumi amachi the said offer. Yeah. So bet mama match the because no, I'll give you the same amount, no wasting. But on time match he will bless you. No can't say, be ma be ye bi. Wa be ye ni nyina. Bre na ye bre na maka o. Sika nti ni ye bre. First na mo say di mpa ye che hunya. Still sa be na da so ye adwuma de. Eduru be bi a also make it good name. And dey kofo bi anyanya nya hunya bi e na zei omo na ma omudwan na ye che omu. Nti hono sa contest di mpa ye. In that contest, dimpaye enti. So obekwa konya hunya na obenya na eye bone mu na odi anya. Ye so mu edo bekwa amane ni animguase mu dimpaye. That's cool. But in general, ebe no say ebe no ubu a e say ububum. Your situation bi wa eye kama. Your situation bi wa but say generally o tena say onya adwuma mpesi game because you see dimpa ntu dia o pay dimpa. No wa dia hunya wa. Ubi abusa no. Ndra wa kobusa we ba ku bi ese man 2,000 Ghana cedis. I saw 2,000 album 24. No tia. Or 10 years the set in 318 and not for more. Dimpan Jim Kokwana only dimpa. Thank you, Dimpa Gaubi.
The landlord Dimpa.
And easy for Cantona, I think that the words that he used against and answer for the French teams, for me, I think that a bit of disrespect. But Neymar sat down, he weighed the offers and realized, hey, Barcelona ain't me money scanner open again. Abiana, he wanted himself out of Messi more stardom now on so started in the legacy and in life. When you take decision, if it goes well for you, alhamdulillah. And alhamdulillah, you learn from that one, you make amends, you correct yourself. One day name and family from Niger, on your bibia and conkai. Opening my main common na mindim and como and casa. Champions League, the draw nevi matches number basso and check. Na Oshe Mudi now here round of 16 now. What your story? Let me tell you. So now we can say, I'm more the left side. Champions League, I'm more right side. Tibo, I mean, mathematics. Now on the left side, Chelsea are PSG are back. Next time you say Liverpool in Sia. Now I am kono. Mebo 9. Man City were back. Oh, okay. My any say there one. So 31. That was the left side.
Yeah.
Right side for no one.
Oh, 5.
5. Let's say right side for no more bra mabokura in drew the Bayern and I am borrow the Bayern aboso and borrow the Liverpool aboso and can say or maybe drew the almighty Real Madrid. This side I will also make woman say no go there again. The right side no 5 now imagine only one club energy. Okay. It tells you say right side no and what be anyhow. Again bring it again the left side we know. Over left side now. Abako someone so catch they say in the last 10 years. And Kofono Magic Champions League, no, now on the left side. What if we in the last 10 years? Okay. Share the left side. When we say last 10 years, a free 2016, Eba Pimenda, Yedin Komui. Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Man City, Bayern Munich. Amunina in the last 10 years in Champions League, or Magic Champions League. Over this side, only one club will pay NRG Champions League. It is FC Barcelona. And Omono in the last decade, this uncommon among the Champions League. The last time Barcelona won Champions League was under the tutelage of manager, your friend said Luis Enrique in 2014-2015 season. That time, winning is our treble. A free hobby seen that you didn't come. Barca engine tells you say the weaker side of the Champions League, over the right side, and then the stronger side over the left side. What it means is that you bring your team and the likelihood say on the Champions League, playing the finals against Team Awali Champions League we will only have 2 teams are Magic Champions League when Barcelona plays finals. That is the explanation of draw now. Okay. We can only have 2 teams are Champions League winners if Barcelona ever finals. So Barca are more finals. It means that you one team Awali Champions League, any another team and also NGB. We can also have 2 teams are Omunjinanje Champions League if Atlanta and Galatasaray echo finals from this side. Okay. It is as our side we are Atlanta and Galatasaray ombe finals. Now it means that yen team 2 teams are Omunjinanje Champions League. Now Champions League ne catch say anytime be a finals be and say nya the wajibi any the onGB unless the onGB be our finals na ba be trophy na konechi asanyaba answer or standing a chance of winning. In that case, Barcelona and me and finals from the right side. There are only 2 teams. Per and a bit me about finals. So, bet me both 2 of said trophy no bet me aji. That is Arsenal and then Atletico Madrid. They've all seen the finals before. Trophy now farm mom. Enti ABOU ombaba this time around no ma babaji. All the 2 in China chances ni favor collapse now on what the left side they say they stand a brighter chance of winning the Champions League. Now, young brother conversation and now young fan matches after matches now. Now on the left side, the first game PSG. No, give me what the my diagram said now. I think that will help the discussion. Chelsea PSG, but PSG ABOU. Now you better explain this how the has said the entire teams need be able away first. Now I'm more return encounter second leg. I'm both you say. I'm qualify in the league phase. The top 8. Who run top 8 are first match. We know when your second match in the Now in this case, look at something here. PSG able away at outside the 8 into a home first. Chelsea able away. Chelsea will the second leg. In the second leg, in a situation where Paris Saint-Germain qualifies ahead of Chelsea. obe inherit Chelsea ade na oye say o qualify the league phase ni nti the second match home. Into a situation where PSG qualifies ahead of club by your friend say Chelsea. Liverpool any team your friend is say Galatasaray. Say Liverpool 8 may qualify. Say Liverpool should qualify in the top 8.
Yeah.
Liverpool qualify over Galatasaray. There then PSG will still play away. Second leg because Liverpool Ekobasa Galatasaray qualify ahead of Liverpool. Then what it means is that PSG I inherited at the end. Enti baako bekwa away. Now the second leg of Buffy. Now you come to Manchester City, but even that game, say made this match and come on one after the other. Commander Ndra Etna Hakan said, you for phone sa no mutie. Omunya match back on air there. You find a way to get that match. They see club World Cup national. I knew they want us to settle scores.
Chelsea PS.
The Chelsea the year PS no. Na omo be said, say euphoria no be create at least e 2 games. One Park de Prince, the other one Stamford Bridge. Into the course so MetLife Stadium in America. Say young from Europe proper. I had 2 teams in a domain. Will be a Messiah kind. Let us see who is indeed the strongest. Utie before the draw. Robert Sanchez, echo training and for Chelsea media and he said, draw name Basu and you team Ben up and also a PPS for no. Yes, sir, I must say they were not in their best of element. Now who players now brebre any identity team shell say omuni excuse. Yeah. We want to beat them again. Say be ya omunya excuse. That is message Rob Sanchez at the buy. Lo and behold, draw ne buy no. Omunya Paris Saint-Germain. Now so over Chelsea any PSG na o hwemudi edi nkoma. The last time omushia na end 3-0 no. Are they assistant? The 2 teams no ni say obia alusu one important figure.
Chelsea important figure no your coach now.
And know that screen you saw okay. Now that match, with the picture about Kubi Emamu. After the game, no, and the MBA is you see a Chelsea Polikuta trophy, money, you see Enzo Maresca, and then this picture, it sum up everything. So when for you way dinya, are there about Chelsea and Messi a very key, important, a manager now on it, Louis Enrique, a preso el. He is out of the equation now. The PSG4 are coming to meet Chelsea. They are coming with the entire squad contingent now. But with manager now onim Chelsea team no. Obetimi understanding how he deploys system any philosophy to map up Chelsea. The only important figure now the one important figure PSG so Messi a to advantage Chelsea and so you say na Donnarumma and that Paris Saint-Germain
as a goalkeeper.
This time around Oniho is either Safonov and answer Lucas Chevalier. And a recently said the name of PSG a Safonov and that most of our games maybe in that game or not a done for PSG. That is the only important figure. PSG and so Messi as compared to the squad you here in what's the name Club World Cup final. These are the only aside that I think that PSG is impossible. They stand favorite. Chelsea are coming with manager Liam Rosinya, who was managed in the Premier. Was the name?
Because after the draw, Utie and someone in Central Africa was so excited.
Yes,
because they are facing the team he knows well.
Only because he's been in the French league for at least some 2 years or so. Or this Strasbourg, a year, this Luis Enrique's Paris Saint-Germain team, and he has a fair idea. That is the only advantage. Also, well, coach now or dear share or 3-0, and that coach is not there. But the new guy for now, a fair idea of the French football. Only how Paris and Germain team no operating and yet too difficult of a task. And from my club, French Chelsea. But I think that Yamuabi, Hemudia, ABOU, Obakase PSG on paper, they look favorite because they are defending champions. But our favorite Chelsea
2025. Because Chelsea, they're the only team. Or prevent a PSG to win a trophy in 2025.
That's true.
And shaky more.
They are defending
because
champions.
Luis Enrique say, or bat for revenge.
They are defending champions.
Okay.
Will be a defending champion. They have competition and you accord them.
We tag him as a favorite.
Yes. Not just favorite, but at least give them that respect.
All right.
But Chelsea, for naturally say, when they are playing against opponent who almost say, menos, and now say, who chances be bra. That is where Omagrodino ewo. I am afraid for Rosinho and in the Chelsea. No. Not because of Paris Saint-Germain, but in the month of March, now the fixtures now ikuta Chelsea. I don't know, man. Metenasia, me peggy peers and say, Abia, Obenya slight advantage kakra over Chelsea. The only advantage Chelsea will get, they say, they have the second leg at Stamford Bridge.
Okay.
So, and no Ebom say, if they are able to go manage the results, Parc des Princes, maybe in the return encounter, Chelsea will stand a chance of beating PSG. But in the month of March, maybe when my production, so Obenya they are to March, Nimo fixes, too compounded, very loaded with key fixes. And was a Chelsea find a way to deal with. Now, our starting first match here, I had my Sunday,
okay,
and away trip to Arsenal. About Arsenal, New Year, about another away trip, 4th of March, 2026. Production Munya will media Mamma, so try and get that one. Obebo against Club and Nigeria Aston Villa. Oshe Dinya, another away fixture. Very, very crucial match because these are two teams that Omunina air compete. This is not what I'm talking about. One fixer, a more than Edema Club, he didn't edit Chelsea because baby Omugina they will struggle to make sure say top four and if you'll be able to do that, baby Ugina you need to get fixes not done. So we're top four. Try to win these matches and enter into the top four. Please take this off. Now, MON-FRI and or West Ham in the FA Cup to play. A 7th of March. Ababa against West Ham. We are no about PSG. First match in the away. MON-FRI PSG no about against Newcastle United in the Premier League on the 14th of March. And Wasinabo Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. So when you said now where match fixes, this is what I was talking about. Now, first one, Arsenal. Weekend we are Sunday, first match. We are Aston Villa in the Premier League or on the 4th of March. Just 3 days intervals. It tells you how matches are packed. We are the only match I move for Eddie matches the FA Cup game against West Ham on the 7th of March. No about PSG on the 10th or 11th of March. No about Newcastle in the Premier League. These 3 matches in the Premier League. Arsenal, Aston Villa, Newcastle. If you want to enter into the top 4, you don't lose points.
And top 4, you say, so competitive.
Very competitive. And this is so Roma and Sasa lose points out these 3 matches. Can they cope with the intensity? I was at 3 important Premier League matches now. And some 2 games to play against Paris Saint-Germain. That's what I'm saying. And not a Juma na yet dene. Club Chelsea. Because they will be looking at the Champions League. So make me call my name. At the same time, looking at this, if you are in the Champions League, we don't need to miss Champions League football next season. And if we don't want to miss Champions League next season, what we have to do is that 3 matches now we must at least get about 7 points. And the sad thing is that MON-FRI away only Newcastle they in the home. They are playing Arsenal, they are playing Aston Villa. Away, and it makes it extremely difficult for team of Chelsea. Liam Rossinion. Ne days no Chelsea and then Juana Oya Chelsea no was starting here.
Okay.
As it stands now, Arsenal pen national. And then the League Cup. So in the Premier League, contested defeat. A draw no about a womb. A fail na Chelsea man never shall say the man. Starting Chelsea na fail no about match you and Obabe Chelsea man. When you are a Chelsea manager, these are the fixtures you play.
Okay.
Your shall say now no about a Strasbourg manager you man. To say na Yaman the Premier League, Chelsea managers, Chelsea standard. Go a Chelsea coach. In every 3 days, you should have that headache. Say, I need to win in every 3 days. And yes, sir, you are playing against minors. You are playing against stronger oppositions. In the Chelsea duty now, we have a fun. Indeed, if you want to convince us, especially those of us what doubt Aaron who say he is not there yet. Onye mature ni munya nyedu. Ne mfenye say Chelsea for no say back to glory days now. The man to take them to that land, Liam Rossignol. The month of March is a proven month for him. Task Nini. He should convince us. Go to Emirates, beat Arsenal. Villa Park, Kosha Aston Villa. Rest and write them off. Beat Paris Saint-Germain home and away. Share Newcastle. Then wait him the stamp on us. You say,
Chelsea go through all these Obe fans' favorite.
That's what I'm saying. Do it. Let us know you're a Chelsea manager. Thomas Tuchel did it. Tuchel picked Chelsea, middle of the season. Or say, I want to create a Chelsea team. Every team will be afraid playing against. In the space of 2 months, no, I said Pep Guardiola. Washe Carlo Ancelotti, Washe Jurgen Klopp, Washe Tottenham former coach Pochettino in 1 month to 2 months. Lord will be at the smoothness level. He went ahead to win the Champions League. This man came in, Liam Rossignol, or say, be creating an environment intimidating with Chelsea. That when they are playing, every opponent will be scared. So among West, no, Tuchel they are a bit different, but they are all churning towards one idea. If that is possible, say your kind will beat me here, Bala 10 match him. He should prove us. If he's able to deliver, then we're winning the trust of many who had doubts. I want to say own team in when team deliver, then he gives room for the doubters need to say, oh, see a kind. Say own team. So for the Chelsea PSG match, early days, but I think that if I am forced to pick who qualifies from that quarter, I'll still go for Chelsea for say they start apart. I can't PSG for the Macasa for money. The reason I'm still sticking to Chelsea. The other ones, and I'm a time now, so saying so yeah.
Just 2 minutes.
2 minutes. So let me just brush without going much into details. Now Galatasaray, Liverpool, Osimhen called for it. Say they want the big dogs. They want to play against the big dogs. And
Omanya revenge.
Yes, and Omanya Liverpool.
Because some shall group
stage.
And Liverpool soon winning what we were Galatasaray now.
But I think that Liverpool qualified. They might not beat Galatasaray or Turkey, but Liverpool qualified.
Or Anfield.
Advantage, then they say unbelievable home match, the second leg, Anfield. Real Madrid, Manchester City. All your stories, no way they won't come more. You went into details. Matches are recent times. They are bonnia. They hard. Now, me tell you, more na Chidi prompting me something. Say, what we didn't kind about home first. Most of the times in the Champions League, Man City, Real Madrid recently, or meetings normal, but you didn't kind of away first. So we didn't kind of win good results. I qualify.
And this time, no, Madrid
will
not sit at the
ball. So it depends on the results that will come.
But Madrid for some disappointed. It too often.
At doors on the door. Yeah, in the last 5 years, they be a Madrid, Man City. At the end of time. But I still believe that Manchester City team don't need too good of a team. Same applies to Real Madrid. But they will give us a very good football. It is one game as it stands now. It will be difficult to say who qualified. But City have a slight advantage in my picking ahead of club. A friend said Real Madrid. Bayern Munich, Atlanta. I will not waste much time there. Straightforward. We said company.
Arsenal,
the boys Liverpool. Arsenal, Liverpool. We say any match. I won't say Arsenal forward the next stage.
Barca, Newcastle.
Barca be Newcastle. It's not a match. Atletico Madrid be Tottenham Hotspur. Now, Bodo Glimt is Sporting CP.
May I say the special one, Habib Mohammed and our tenant Kana. Good afternoon, Ken. You are Sunday school say, hey, then I'm testing Kwao. I feel you are Lampard from Kwauta for Lampard. My Sunday school teacher for you. Please, good afternoon. The round of 16 stage is Fala for the world champions. Chelsea, Elvis, the free Gene, and Elvis, the Abba. We so say, mark my words, Madrid cannot qualify. This is their end of 2026 UEFA Champions League. Message from Owusu Lampard, Secretary Asanyo. So, extend my greetings to Osei Kwadwo and Adumako, your Madrid supporters, and also say Osei mark words. Hello, Lutaken. Good afternoon. I'm Anaba Kabiru inside Aguna Amanfi. The Champions League draw is nice, but we the Madridistas don't fear any team hala Madrid. Indeed, when it comes to Champions League, Barcelona will eliminate Newcastle United and City 2 will eliminate Madrid. Diamanga and the Diamanga. Okay. Diamanga so dear no. Good afternoon, Facha Sports. It's your boy Steven Ochua from Asemansu inside Central Region. This UCL round of 16 is very, very sweet and amazing. Greetings to my lovely wife, Nana Adwa Oti. God bless you guys for amazing and superb work you are doing. Yeah, that's a part. And we so also say, Benjin fancy say we are, apart from Cocoa issues. Hey, W. Okay, would be Banapa. The UCL, PSG versus Chelsea, Falamat for Chelsea. Coming Sunday, hearts of folk are going to massacre. Go Stars, my greetings to Okumkom, MC Akuma Nwebia Just South, Benji, and the free fancy at the Abba. Well, so I say good afternoon, Facha Sports. Why always Real Madrid versus Man City? Omar from Asimfo. So Fakye Sports all the way. Omar Yedasipa. Then also there. Also Ode Abba. Well, so I'll say. Okay, I think say already Lampard. Ode and Yakaya. And good evening, Fakye Sports. I'm Tommy Lee. Watching live inside Nkoko. Tell Madrid that we are coming this season. Sam Lee, Madrid Fati that. We Chelsea fans are waiting for them. Richmond, the Fribrikum, and I'm Richie at the Abba. Where so I was say, Afapapa, what where you Kwame Tanzan from Sefia Safo. What people is saying is true power because one will have about 5,000 Ghana cedi in his account and still used to place a bet to win 5,200. Man always want more. So what I say? Obi be 5,000 on account, but obi the kutra bet na say obi just for 200 fair.
Yeah, content. That's how life is.
Yes. Salif Ibrahim, say good afternoon. My name is Salif Ibrahim, watching you live from Sopon Zongo. I want you to do combined 11 between Madrid and Barca based on this season performance. Mate, you better hold my Ediamal. Where so say was say Kingsley Ediabada that Kingsley I think say already my message, you know, and with my Hagan. Madrid will win the Champions League. Hagan dia or de Abba and no. Where's the free Tepa? Say I'm Washington from Tepa. Real Madrid is going to qualify to the next stage. Washington dia or de Abba no strong man. And so the Abba transfer. Good evening, Fakye Sports. Barcelona all the way. Win. Fakye Sports no size. And where's so say good afternoon. Liverpool is going to win the UCL if only they go through round of 16. Conrad Diawadiaba and good evening, Ken Lutam, open from Nsawam. Keep on doing the great work. Obedino, that's a pa for message adaba. The punch one Ricardo Varas. Young room Kakramba on Facebook. So be here from home.
My chef for Aqua. There we are. I can't show say they are munti. There we are banning away a Jimano. But I know more opportunity to always come and say things they want to say. If you come and see me 2026 in the Miami home, say why they will be I'm no division.
But say almost never say almost criticize you. And I say it should be constructive, not an insult.
Any problem with you criticizing me? I did back up a boy yes I did.
Okay.
But when you come
a bit bad with insult
and you want to make it a useless thing, I also reply you with that same thing. Me do whatever I'm division. Obia will need me be just Adam City. If I bring now home here, Erica, you say one penny power, but your bell. Sana mate do de beba no sana mde be hia ntino omunkoso no omunhwe ba be respectful in your dealings and you also be respectful in our dealings. That is how no man so timo ha owura friend wo name ade de Habiba Dikan we wie
Eric Cantona
wa Dikan we wie unuane wa Champions League.
Okay,
me nya sure say no about Europe no person obaje Champions League best 6 and 7. He had a Champions League. And he saw an opportunity for Paris Saint-Germain. So he needed to grab the opportunity.
But it wasn't after Bianca individual accolades.
Yes, and Buano. But looking at him, probably he felt so called France. I wait to achieve that money now more.
Because then if he said Messi a shadow no until we say we free the umbrella of Messi.
Sure. Okoye no call the Paris Saint-Germain edge Champions League and ko be a hero.
Okay.
There are some decisions we take we are proud of, and there are some decisions we take we regret. That is life.
Okay.
Life is there. It was a risk no take here. Risk not backfire. And nothing in here can name as me. What if Otina Barcelona so probably a long-term injury or something?
Eric Cantona when national day.
That's over Ireland as a you know free.
France.
France.
Eric Cantona France.
Eric Cantona there France.
France.
Hey, I think
Eric Cantona France. France, and I wonder how Obiletel their elite league.
That be their league there. I don't have issues with the Okafa league, you know. That is the gospel truth.
But say, Uncle Massa, people like Musa being the ambassador for the league, you know, and I'm the crusade for the big stars because name am Bahui, a year PS Bahui, and name a Bawa, a year and name am Bahui, any Messi mu ba ho ne nasefo esa erase the image of the league.
Ken Ghana nkwana wade nya amanfo beka jo se wo ye saa de kroni ni ntika se ye wo. Saa de no hwe ya na Ghana pen ade ne nye but e beka se kase ye because ade ne ye de owa no no. Terry Cantona ye France ni. Ntinka France league ne cost rank e bia probably na ni ba bi so ogum. But that is the honest truth. So we beja Barcelona ho akọ Paris Saint-Germain. Look at teams are no mbebo. So far Paris Saint-Germain. League 1 ne ho anebo. Even the Marseille money no mo kana no mbo. What is the essence and the relevance of that things nani? Pen lad did you hear say Obi J championship in the free Paris Saint-Germain. But when you talk of a year Spain twice Atletico are breaking the monopoly of Real Madrid and a year Barcelona. And
even crowd say Atletico Madrid crowd the competition between Barcelona and Madrid no. E Madrid ya kono.
How kwa a Marseille ni Lyon but on competition it is I saw ko Bayern Munich. Player bia obefe bi oye bia no be ko to e fe na ye Bayern Munich. Nto yo mon kwa na ebo. So league na nkasa de ni soro. France for na so mo aya we say league ni soro. Nti kanto na asem na waka de na make na Ghana pe e na de ne ye yesika so fi go dika say ye. E Ghana pe kwa na yesa. Abrofu no they don't do that. Ntu pa he abrofu no obi ebi ntimu forfeit o mo ma me no mo kuru mu konko tina ni sa na ma no go ni kuru. Ba kuru mo e be chiri dabi. Abrofu no omo no mo ye different from here de no. Nti I think say never take risk na backfire and I think say ono anim NDC ebi very regret in terms of achievement, individual accolades and compare waje. But in terms of sikadie, Nancy Michel Jiwa go bia no kotrena obonyum sa.
Nema de wa miki o.
Ani je da bi sikadie
PSG wo first on a Saudi so san for side.
Sikadie.
Because already fear no crowd was seen wo Brazil and sa pu na wo ye de even and some about one and asefo no.
Opani.
And ono na kasa kra so amane papa nyeska. Say papa na some assist.
Uni information center bia wate wo mo po bi o metima mame man to metima mame bebe 70,000 Ghana. Mame ko
na information center no
me sa bia wo ye adwuma say wo pese Ghana ni na Africa ni na abaje best presenter best whatever na abaje ni sa no mai hu
because
me ko pesca
say o bobra the odwene we life after
football no or the world best ne ballon d'or ni na wia ya san ba be ka che ne ma se no ye sebi okuhwini
and ne ma na esre sikai
on skade na ye se mi se metie no wo fa asefo no gwa kire obebre ewu e wo fa afo ne ma afia ye ntia ya se ye ma afia ye wo fa asefo ye mfomu ni agro di se bibi wo ho betima kope sika ba kwa akohwe omo akeke be kwa akohwe omo nti ne ma de it was a spot on decision to take in ska wo ne ma homo with this kind of sky efe sa ne bo bra no yo bani we yan sa afi Barcelona at Champions League
afi
Barca
Varas
Barca at Champions League tell me from the one my catch am say
I run of 16 year kobo
me say Barca at Champions League
because on path na so
na Barca at Champions League
because me store teams are on betime show ma jefa na
o at Barca at Champions League from Babia Meti anyhow am see who you man me who Barcelona winning the Champions League enye easy and dey definitely enye easy but me share Babia Barcelona na me share Babia Real Madrid ni Manchester City mo nam na lie mo de matime fe na Barcelona if they are going to do things the right way if players aim prepare they have the Champions League at their mercy against Newcastle. Since when Newcastle boy? I'm not Newcastle abo.
I'm not mabo.
Anthony Gordon say omo bo Chelsea mo bo we but Barca phone kutabo on 2 man do boy ya say team bia.
Barcelona the only Spanish side during the group phase. Omo to me share English side.
Yes. Nti no omo no be san ba be bo. Sa match Atletico Madrid and Tottenham obo no. A match on paper Atletico Madrid call. But it's going to be a difficult game for Atletico Madrid. If you qualify, Barca qualify ba.
Yeah, teams are Barca and Tunisia more. Just a final. Barca and PSG in share. Barca and Chelsea in share. Barca and Liverpool in share. Barca and Real Madrid in share. Man City, Bayern Munich, Galatasaray and Atalanta in final 20. So PSG, Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Man City, Barmunchi. Barca ne omu bibeshia.
I just find that because maybe omo namne
dey. Omo namne ba be omo difference room.
Omo team dey say just say be Arsenal, Atletico Madrid.
For Arsenal, we bet na say be semi-finals.
From Arsenal be Arsenal no. Arsenal ne Bayer for Leverkusen. Last time they met was in 2000.
Arsenal mu da o ma ya fi o.
Yes, but
Arsenal ne Leverkusen Arsenal we know be share the win of Sporting CP Bodo Glimt.
Oni Leverkusen na kasa nya match. Na make the last time they met was 2000 4-1. Enye match on Sporting ni Bodo for no ne Sporting for no. I'm seeing be a Bodo for betimi qualify ba be hard. But Arsenal could a team that betimi deal with certain teams ni na. Nti baby Arsenal wo issue no e Barcelona no. Me Barcelona ne dey
because Atletico Madrid Spurs and because Deco mususuro say Barca qualify from Newcastle side. Now almost qualify from Spurs. The SU or Copa del Rey recently. Ombabenya a Spanish affair.
Atletico Madrid. Oh, Champions League.
Quarterfinals.
Atletico Madrid. At that position. Na some match no match for no Copa del Rey. Mo see almost still.
But me as a Barcelona forward, you say remonted and be Juma
because of team no ne bono. Atletico Madrid ne Barcelona no because of how they parade themselves how bobo no. Omene Barcelona omo ble. Omene desire Real Madrid ba. Real Madrid bo sa gidigidi ne sa ball. But Barca new ni sa ade no. O de wo go gidigidi no. I will make you useless with my possession football. And in Newcastle for Newcastle one Barca ba no. They will keep the ball more. Be running more. If you only team is every man boy be wait me man counter na ade no. You can only get that when Barca failing so attack is effective. Because they will possess the ball when they get to the final third. Na so mu lose ball no na wait me counter attack no. But if they are effective on that day, who buy stress when Barca able. So that is the thing. The from Barca free ban there. The shemu di on Arsenal able semi-finals no. Na 2006 final nesi no a year Arsenal film no kwakọ change
Arsenal supporters are say jubilate o the love rudimental from Gassault Municipal Assembly Accra was say Champions League round of 16 Arsenal the Gunners is already in the quarterfinals.
I mean they no correct but we
no football so that BBSC o
Arsenal the assistants now they are the semi-finals. Arsenal was semi-finals
but we nam ne there because so we share team na ekura Arsenal na enye easy team o. They have quality, but be a more.
But Madrid also more deal. Because Bamunchin Atalanta, Bamunchi bet me progress.
No, that side, the left side in the whole, the Champions League, the ball left side, right side, the Omaba Champions League semi-final. And
no thing that's how we must see a team now. In the last 10 years, or more than Ubia the Champions League.
Yeah, because if on the other side.
In the last 10 years, Ubia the Champions League new Hobida.
I used to say Galatasaray and Atlanta. Ubia the Champions League.
So most of the teams. In the last 10 years, Atlanta and Gala free man. Into Mabo Bravo,
Munchina GB, City GB, Madrid GB, Liverpool GB, Chelsea GB, PSG.
There are two teams, and that two teams no other county teams or more added up. Not because they be more adio, but the opponent or much yao. Galabo, if you not also Liverpool to be show, you come to the Anfield. And in the Champions League, Liverpool they are really playing in the Champions League. Share Manchester City ne team my friend here Real Madrid. Assistance is CAI say. So what is a CAI? But of course, and you know the be prevailing. It's CAI say. So what they need in comma. You peg Manchester City as the favorite to qualify
ahead of Madrid.
Yes, because of more performance or modernity. Anyhow, Real Madrid is suffer. This year, so what they
playing against Osasuna, Obre, but when Benfica, if he say O'Brien and all qualified to the playoff,
but ultimately, Nina so P and Kase Abia Real Madrid should be free because of what happened last time. A club outside the top 8 in a Champions League, no. And some reform was some in Southern County P because Real Madrid players, no, some players will come back and other things, but it's going to be a difficult task. Champions League need team. It's not a team. I'm wasting the money. It's a good team. I am a Nick in Barcelona or finals.
Arsenal team ko. Arsenal versus Yasemia.
But not team. But I'm team. The McNabb na head. That's why yam pass a ball. No matter what they na. I am a Nick in Barcelona and a final. bia betimi asesa but hana de bia me predicting siase but hana Barcelona when they say Barca will final that.
But I also see English finals.
Let's who Arsenal, Man City, and Arsenal, Chelsea.
I see Arsenal, Chelsea at the finals. A London final. A London final.
And there's how much them Zenka.
I see a London derby at the final.
Count me na Kumu. So very soon in our own chance, say you are deep where friend staged.
Yeah.
You see, our life. You got to a point in time here with traditional fixtures be an Bapa. Manchester United and Juventus, the Bobby, the Bia Manchester Juventus, Manchester Juventus, ne Bapa. If you be near Barca Chelsea, Netiko, they say Real Madrid, ne
Barca Chelsea, ne Chelsea, Real Madrid,
Chelsea, Real Madrid, and on a Chaco, and Abba Man City, ne.
And a Chelsea PSG,
and a swabba, and no more call back where it's UEFA Club World Cup now. They wanted to probably recreate something. Also Champions League. Oh, Penny. The euphoria about that particular match. You go and say Man City and Real Madrid match. So what 19 no one share match anymore. If you are match will be a big guy in a tougher match than Chelsea in Paris Saint-Germain.
Because Real Madrid had 7 games one ball with City were Bernabeu. Equamano. And Oba Itiada. No statistically very able.
They intriguing.
And I'm Madrid because now me tie Jude Bellingham at DIABY. Also, of course, City will fall. But they are also Madrid.
Oh, Champions League need the Seneca say, "What is say analysis? Be a former City Bumundia. By a possible on a pay na players are Real Madrid won't return any idea. Be a bit a different story.
Because Benfica ne Madrid
they suffered.
First half say Ultra Benfica dominated.
Yes, but I also know what they didn't come and say and not tell how Real Madrid via team that obey ama wa bobo no. Real Madrid is not a team that will control possession and jibona boy free with them. Obe mo abubi unya wa no aye with so aye with the Vinicius Junior's goal. Any many goal. So it's going to be one of the times when you sit back now, Baba enjoy when you bet. But when no Man City break when it comes to Moji League, no, as na Moji League, no.
Are they?
Because Baby a City nam no from 7th March to 22nd no or be bre papa.
But say City waje okay. Otherwise, so be checking the priority
from this area, but from now till say. Obeko sa 22nd match no. Me pese me check matches obebo ho. Obeba be ball team a friend no from 7th to 22nd Newcastle in the FA Cup. No call Real Madrid midweek. No aba be ball West Ham United. Owia no aba be share Real Madrid wo midweek. Owia Real Madrid no be ball Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final. From 7th March to 22nd March no matches obebo pa. If na do anywhere. Are you fighting for the Champions League? Are you fighting for the Carabao Cup? Are you fighting for the FA Cup or you are fighting for the Premier League? It is the squad.
Arsenal to no you bet by quadruple.
Okay.
Arsenal to no you bet by quadruple.
Oh, when you far from that.
But when you say England Premier League Carabao Cup and FA Cup and it's a Champions League or
something. League no crash or most agina ye. The Manchester City games on the ball. Where they have Leeds, Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, Real Madrid, West Ham, Real Madrid, Abo, Crystal Palace. No, I can't go Arsenal. We know a best son. So how many Crystal Palace games no times and a best son?
Yeah.
Because of a yes, I Carabao Cup final. Did you more tough time? I remember boss games in 20 more. It is that Arsenal yen new year and looking at Arsenal squad ni kran no any fixtures are one no a manageable. Arsenal quality squad. So for any for Liverpool in about right away you can pick Arsenal so bit win this match no. Obi no ko share sport and say bodo kran still you can tip Arsenal so be win this match no. The I want to tom no year na omo keke kan no see any year. I think say they stand a chance. Premier League need say Makaso Meji from Meji na aka de aka no. Ti Man City so I'm really be home. Almost squad, then yes squad. They give you hope, sir.
Arsenal fixtures is here.
Only Chelsea match, no shada nya match, sir.
Isa.
When it Chelsea match, then she done match.
That's a pressure balance now, so because of the points and gap on said yes, it.
When it Chelsea match, a Chelsea near Arsenal in recent times. When you did you drop by more time, no.
Okay.
Into me first match, na me gina results are bad in recent times as well. Match win she done matches ha. O me Brighton, be Arsenal bit my in your man. O when say Mansfield as a why. You know, Arsenal stand a chance so you know my year. O betimi age a Premier League ne dey see o na so. For Liam Rosinho there, opani the o sikasa no ho. Enye ho adwuma na wo ye wo Chelsea no sesi.
Sa
Ba wa ya de. Na utia, o se oboy ro mu da age. They say they are in the title race. Title race they are here.
no Premier League.
Ah, 10. Chelsea draw no more in recent times. No, what they can't. What title race? Some be na that now we are in the title race. Title race be.
Or share Leeds United ne Burnley are draw.
Satam now you are in the title race.
The number.
But now you are not in the title race. You are out of the Carabao Cup. In the FA Cup you are in. But now standing a tough opponent because Paris Saint-Germain team no Chelsea you are reduce to nothing in the FIFA Club World Cup. If they have to prove say I'm coming a world champion in this game and it's Liam Rosinho and yet Kasana a performance on the field of play. Obewa lose 2 games but that was against Arsenal. Omoye in top shape, omoye in top form and we lose the tier in the Premier League or lose 2 games. So these games, games are about a test. A more to say no city. Nenkasa na wo kan na Chelsea for here. Chelsea for here that hope no. As to say obetimi abel this ade na yade for fra, e be di hu komo. Thomas Tuchel kan no, or at the stamp so because in the space of time, any managers our share wo mu, ko share wo mu Champions League, say don to proper level no. He walked the talk. Into no betimi ya say adwuma na na. Emre nkrabia na be kire. But Chelsea fans, no dear, they are in high hope, they are in high spirit because they still believe that none of them be now could ever be 2 teams no more Champions League no. So they believe the Champions League there. If you almost beat me age, ni na no nti yem football no yen sua no ma bi mfiri we hu betimi aye be ma ho nda ho saa. Almost ana ma na bia no mo ye. Go saa mare the Man City match ne dear. Yesterday the special one sat here and said Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea. Ampa na timi abom City ni Real Madrid. Nti things are a cost of football ni, but you need to manage it and manage it well. And I idea bibia no enso betimi akọ. So Champions League need you sit down and then samre ni ani amanfo benya asem no more because games be better take. You
Rich. Hey Ricardo, why? Always complaining. Are you Ronaldo? Close your ears to those things and work. Then you can do this my lone work, giving someone money and the person telling you take me to court. Very sad. Let's work, okay.
David, that's the message no come to say. But me say my policy for 2026 is say gentle na nipa ye ya business then they buy. E bia won tell me policy na say. So on the oma bosia. Bosia so dey say anu ade jebo tani anu na bitua. Into on one tias yes na dwuma na wo ye no.
Ono oyobia oma loans.
Asa wo tie de o tie de bia.
O say o loan ni mo
ojo take to on fa no court. Njanu ade jebo sia no. Enye no anu bitua. To hu.
Ai madam be ka say enkofu bo say o man phone so yi. O say papa na advice yo mo. Ni pada se ni asa da na ncha ba wo.
Erwa o say o tia.
Ko say the throw man bosia. Ekra wo ntua.
O man atran. O man atran dem na dia.
Na wunim no.
No abo.
O say ma bo bosia.
Ba ne do munimo.
O say
Munimo ba.
Ghana card na.
O munimo pa. This is only on what you say o mun fi wo.
Man City will beat Madrid. Woto Mohammed political actor na Diaba. Everything shows Arsenal is winning trophy this season. Liverpool, my team, trophylers. Richie, Richard, Rich, and then Ashraf. If Madrid want to beat Man City, they should make sure that Rodrigo is back to the club. Abdullah Rahman, bloody love. And Diaba, we are really proud of you, bro. May Allah bless you for a beautiful analysis. Stephen Captain Jr., none of the team in the Champions League can eliminate Arsenal when they play home and away. Arsenal will win the Champions League. Fala. Stephen Captain Jr. Nediaba. Doris Abena Darlington. Bye-bye. Yenim Opoku Sylvester was hit. Hammond Ransford. More updates on Barcelona. Greetings to my JHS candidate from Bekwai, Bodoma. Kwaku chapter. The path my darling club Arsenal is on. I think winning the Champions League is assured. Vemos the Gunners. Eugene Edefo. Hi, good afternoon, Fakye Sports. Watching live from Ajay. I wish my club Liverpool to win the Champions League. Xavier Plummer. Good afternoon, Fakye Sports. Chelsea will score PSG back-to-back this season. Elijah Kwabena. Good afternoon, Fakye. Madrid will score Man City back-to-back this season. My greetings to the famous figure, Honorable Jake, Danny Boy, and Mr. Mark, the number one Moreno in New Longoro. Eric Nana Amwasi Sikapa. Good afternoon, yeah, Joseph Benjamin. Siwodi Abadada. Anani Kunsu Kwadokrom Arsenal. Cool chop straight to Champions League father. Doris Apena Darlington. King Luther. Yeah, that's it. Eric Tulasi. Luther King massive highlight. Yo. Yeah, that's a lot of them now, but I mean, you France and Madame home. Where so then dear Abba was say. Hi, NLE Sosa, watching you live from Baracas More Fire. Yeah, that's a power. Good evening, Fakye Sports. If only Fleck could stop our highline game from this point, then this Champions League would have been fallout for we Barca fans. Well, so also say hi, I'm Gruma Quick Sabbath inside Amantane. Man City will walk out of Real Madrid. Okay. Gruma Quick Summit, Amantane final. Okay. Well, so say my name is Bastoni from Atase Nkwanta. Madrid will not qualify. Good evening, crew. Please, will it be considered as a clean sheet if a goalkeeper from bench plays for just a minute without conceding? Kobe Krimi from Dadia Swaba and a Kobe Ede Abba. Meaning, say the message.
Yeah, clean sheet. One conceded.
This was bench, no, but Dema. The record is one conceded. To a keep clean sheet. Me that say. Good evening, Fakye Sports. I'm Padu from Kokroko. Barcelona will win the Champions League this year. Nedia or dear Banana. Well, so I say. Please, I want your crew to arrange this giant club for me. I want to know the greatest clubs: Real Madrid, Liverpool, Manchester United, Barcelona, Bamunchin. I want you to rank it from 1 to 5. Nedia Ode Abba Enono. Messages and a lot of them. Well, so I was say. Yeah, yes, I am sad about ID. Good evening, Fakye Sports. More on Barcelona. One for them, Lamin, on Adibaye, Manyawudino, Mascherano. After about this year, Champions League fall for Liverpool from Mascherano. Nedia Enono. Well, so I say Real Madrid is not an empty barrel. That makes the most noise. But when the dust settles, we shall see the color of the sky. Wadi Alexander Tepa and Nesusu. And a body Eddie Friaba. Well, so also good afternoon, boss. I'm Kwesi Memphis from Efiduase. Now I understand why Man City drew Madrid and Chelsea drew PSG. You offer one big matches so that they can get views worldwide. Good evening. Madrid is winning live. I'm Fadi Ama. A lot of them. And I'm Mr. President from Bole. Barcelona all the way, we will win the Champions League this season. And I also there what they Abba and no. Was say, bro, we should not forget the history about the Champions League. We are playing at a new stadium. Conrad, Krona, and a Sandiaba. Was say Filippo Kwabri Kasam Luther King. Arsenal will go to the final stage of the Champions League. Greetings to my daughter from Pomanso Echa Felix and my mother Auntie Mary of Jenisu and my mother Auntie Mary of Jenisu Filippo and the Abba. Modiabane Kamba Kuma Moyane Yen. I'm quite Masadi yesterday. Kofi Liverpool, so I say we are Liverpool. This means more. Kofi Liverpool and the Abba. Well, so I see my name is Bukwem from Jessica Fire Station. Minimum manya dini ya Jessica na sasa. Okay. Obi dia so ewa ha. Good afternoon, Fakye Sports. Chelsea is winning. But I say, now don't forget what unexpected strength can do. Chelsea, the hidden lion. Good evening, Fakye Sports. This is Fala for Chelsea. Michael inside Sunyani Trap. And Michael also Eddie Abba. Please, good evening. It's me, Adi South from Ankasi. Chelsea win PSG. Nedia also Eddie Abba. No. Mebacho ma yenai honemum. The special aid to Honorable Sanjananja Keita. Nyankopon Shapa Keita. And the wonderful worker over here, the old boy. Bibia be come out. The message be fifia, but the mediboni be fie. Yes, mammy ba, you ba arrest me. Aye.
You know, Pumabaka.
Aye, me present a kushe. I did be mammy pa. Na, some me ye boy to send the message with me.
Yampache Omoana. Oh, the rebel house arrest. Say,
Sebasa, Miss Mubi, I have been. So I mean, I'm some of the car quick is at all. Come
We go from Zruana.
Okay, whatever I want to.
And then Friday, then who's the message they can wear near Ken? And I'll say yes. You know, I say, okay, I said, don't come home today because if you come, I'll arrest you. What? And I said, why? I said, what did you do on my momo?
And I say,
house arrest.
Eti riches me buy my shade ne.
This
You was here time we pa. You dey feel say better so dey my Fakye TV so dey. On come no didi mai. Na na ewura mu the sports
to have 4 of such matches. In March, we will have 2. On the 27th, we will be playing Austria. And on the 30th, we will play Germany. We are in negotiations with Wales to also play against their national team. And then we will have another one against Mexico.
And we are sports minister Honorable Kofi Adams. And I church in Fakensia Ghana yebebo e dia bobo e ho ansakra na World Cup no e beba so atimi aba so now debia Ghana be tournament a asem a edane ensem kese o Ghana e budget na eno ana Kofi Adams request for budget e World Cup no eso ho no akwensem bebre na me ba cho yenti.
In all, the total budget requested from the Ghana Football Association for the Black Stars participation in the 2026 World Cup came to 13,776,965 United States dollars, or in CD terms, 146,268,659.80 cedis.
I know your sports minister church budget, you know, the FAD have done the sports ministry, and then breakdown and that's no. According to Mpanyinfono proposed, no say in the city, almost a pre-tournament campaign. Players in a campaign almost a year before the tournament, and on cost to Ghana $1,230,465. Now a Ramo group stage in Usua, a car Ghana bebo, a group stage 3 matches no, a back cost to Ghana $6,284,000. Near Ramo run of 16, a run of 32, a back cost to Ghana $690,000. The Ramo run of 16, $920,000. A kai bebo. The Ramo quarter finals are $1,137,500. The Ram Ewo Ayame Pacho semi-finals were $1,365,000. Your co-finals are Yababo Cap $1,840,000. Now, me Pacho, Uche, the Adiba Management Committee for no. About Sweden as well, cost of $310,000. Toki Canning Aboma, Black Stars, so more proven to be Biaya Kama, they are Sika, ombehia se yebekọ World Cup na yebetimi aboabo na yebeje World Cup na ansa na yebeje World Cup na bedru Ghana no eka oman no ebebo 13,776,965 eno enchiremu a sports minister eso adane achiri ede amaye na mame mfama se coach Abdulkarim Zito enche na Sante Kotokofo ne to nkwanta paaye na yatiswo remo obuase Ashanti Gold 04 when is in adwuma na yebusa na se opa ni target bay eno mo de ama no wo se de opaso ye ne de nto mo frɛ nyina se odi team no ebenya qualification to the Ghana Premier League.
So what I only urge them to be doing is to find time to rest, because we vow before the training that we all are going to come together, unify ourselves, and then fight to achieve the objective for that high school any qualifier call Premier Division. It's not easy, but it's very difficult, but it's not impossible. We shall, but until now you have to work hard and you'll be paid by the work you've done. You have to support, and on the way is very rough. Sometimes it will be rough, sometimes it will be okay. So the end justify the means. So we need their support.
I know I am sama coach Abdulkarim Zito 22 ga na de ni we mama aduana bass no na ye hwe aduana for bass no aduana we new branded bass Collins Atapuku kofi ye adwuma pa sa enye radio so kasa na onim kakwa adwuma no so nim practically according to me say aduana stars team no afa na ntoma pa frapa we aduana FC new branded bars. Koba biabo so sadefo ose ade ayo nana Ajimabadu nimfo ni dekire boyi na Aduana Football Club no danimo na nchemu ni nyina omai ne kama Collins Atapoku dodo afa no Papa Poku Kofi Poku no the chief executive officer of Aduana Boboku no ti Aduana Bars from Onsakani special Aduana Bars no efe pa nice efe papa yamo Papa Poku abaso
point ya me kofi na me frɛ obi video call ho na mo so mo ye ho adwuma
colors no so agine ho
Of course.
green and yellow and a timura for you butchery ojama na o man twe ojana hunche
ojano kramana num na akyerɛ ojano
Some almost any Jano sideways, ne body Jana so.
but na ka bia also kuma pema pembeba no tina ko so ojano so okay e bo ma baso because e ba say ya
until people
where on T people
Brand new.
if report nche ye na boy ni mu no the bible say boy ni mu
we e ma bas we say no was a clubs ni na I was say o qualify for Premier League no you show the state of bas because what team say travel call long journey and to want to feel comfortable to me stretch your night o dem kra bia ye kama enye ba bia okona wonam bobo sa
I say nko my interior no so
yes you show me kakra
like you say nka aduana form boy with interiors but amaya there Bishop Atapuku ni director Prince omo ya adwuma Commander ye ni nkomo wo ho
special mama ma otimadu na fabrem
mama sha say free sports minister say ya no mo ya na oma problem no aye we know
ice quality
and the money be over and about budget now come and talk about the budget
okay
but about the Mexico friendly match you are not the coach. The ministry does not determine which players we should use to play what match. Minister said Mexico friendly match and then they are organize players are omunya be more than
so we can say just a player be able friendly be no and my player na we say this will
you don't create that problem. And yes, the association will also come with another twist. Now, abe generate
expose you.
Abe generate on it is not your duty. Yours is the budget. Any sika semna when it comes to selections, and it is the head coach and the association that deals with that. I'm much interested in that aspect because ebe we ask You see a call up. So our voice, the people will bring back that voice. Now, I say be creative problem. But the truth is that tournament. Now we have about 4 or 5 matches to play prior to the tournament. Every match will be important. We need to have a clear plan, clear idea
important
of what the tournament be the ebe opponent be a range say and then a friendly match prior to the tournament. They be an link to opponents a war a group. We want to have fair idea of countries are free Panama side continent in so. We want to have fair idea of countries who free England, Croatia, European continent. So culture and essence. And that is why those friendly games have been arranged. The moment you bring it a Mexico match, they be so players are more national team maybe that now if you are call up, you take room and go for your agenda say player A, player B, your friend of Black Stars. Call up never player A, player B, Onima. The same people who go and bring minister voice, they say minister crack and say match we didn't get win here. Young former players are add then if and they are still an existing names. I am not saying say remember MON-FRI new players, MON-FRI, but what I'm saying is that it is not the duty of the
sports minister. They say administrative or you serve as the linkage
your job
between the F and the government.
So the moment all this are and you create unnecessary tension, he's always fond of creating tension, and I think that is not good. Maybe agency is saying, yeah, prepare when you person mind near Kobo home or the all of us will be toning on one angle. Yes, there might be a little bit of misunderstanding, but we should disagree to agree. We correct but remember we want to bring people against people. Now on the budget, I've seen a lot of commentary. I've heard a lot after say minister ABOU budget news. Now give me the figures. Over 13 million, right?
Yeah, 13 million, 776,965.
Yeah, time you post school normal say when you run the figure to the nearest figure, right? Or nearest number. That is the decimal. And we are found $13.8 million.
Yeah.
But who's for 4 can say 8 now the tournament and can say now this is budget and your expenditure.
A proposed.
A budget and your expenditure. There's difference between the budget and expenditure. Expenditure necessary 13 year and Bobo only do finals any this is the winner. But you are more do finals now. Depending on the stage now, if you do you then we do the mathematics. Stage now you and the amount of money you best spend the now $13 million. Assuming with that admitting say Ghana EBJ World Cup. Would you World Cup? No, Commander, you said it here over and over and over. Say World Cup, your bag year free, $50 million.
Yeah.
And you say yeah, cut tournament of $50 million and a daso. Now you got Java near Boca 13 million.
But more MC Amonia and one MON-FRI budget into some why?
Commander said yeah, got $50 million. Near the 13.8 million. Quasi a Boca. Subtract even 14 million. Subtract 14
because
million.
Because per budget we just say
what 36 million. Final Magic Cup. And now who the everyone say about final year Intimianji. The second winner of the World Cup takes him, I think around $40 million. Into what the fan say I could be second. Yeah, Intimianji $40 million and yeah, the band they are spending $14 million. We're still giving the nation profit of $26 million. Yeah, more. It's a good budget. Now when you do a breakdown this way, a free this stage and conquer say yeah more group stages in the NBA, Now you're spending $6,284,000. So the infant say $6.3 million. Here group stage. Say Ghana free group stage. We are bringing home $9 million. World Cup, so all participate here. You are bringing in $9 million, being part of the World Cup. It is a spending $6.3 million. Group stage. Now you brought minus $9 million. So what it means is that we've given the nation a profit of $2.7 million into a mocha. Mathematics now, what you
but all the pre-campaign, no, they are coming.
That's what I'm saying. If free ever paying the group stage, all the for the country about 7 point something, about 7.5. Okay. 7.5 any other 9. The amount mine a benefit of $1.5 million. It
will be more than that because I say before. Pre-air tournament, about $1 million. Nobody can diaba.
Let's go by the 9. I said we are exaggerating figures. What it means is that we've given the nation a profit of $1.5 million. I think that for budget, no nisikasem, how our allocation under this ministry for this one, I know the
okay.
They always make sure that whatever budget the FA brings, scrutinize at 10 year money biswa, and Kobase, buying a boka ewo. Emre bi atwa anka group stage, pre-campaign group stage, and can you $10 million?
Na say scan kure be nyakra na
intimate. But this time around, they've done it in a way say stage na you be drew no. Yes, say your boka ebro the amount of money you be. If you free mu group stage say you about 3 matches in a free maba, we've spent $7.5 million. But at least or mining air bring you home $9 million. If you are bringing $9 million, not spending 7.5, at least it makes sense. You pass 1.5. You
even $1 billion krana. Mining but you couple busia bi
an so the only idea I can say the akana at what was we keep playing up to that stage, whilst those money come. And the more we get forward, the more it's because you edu run of 62, you best spend additional $690,000 in the account. Now in FIFA, no so tournaments, edu the run of 32 now. We see kana unyan a double I think around $15 million. The $15 million around that stage. Now say spend it maybe about 8 or 9 million. Still you have profit. I think that the budget per the breakdown and then the amount of money, but it's fair enough for me liking. I think that it is okay. Now say your players $10,000, $20,000, whatever. Everything has been quantified. If they do us the honor to give us the breakdown, I remember you winning bonus will be to your fine. With the figures here, we are okay. And this one, let nobody hold the Football Association into any account. The FA does not hold a peswa.
A ministry no man do my accountant no
if in the budget we ministry ni scrutinize no mo approve sika ya eda ya ye kan ya nkyerema obi ba be fra be kase na GF for control sika kase de ministry na so no maji we atum we emu wan Ghana enko if ni botum
okay
ekuta ministry office ye ba Luther King no say ya man wan cedi the ministry page no ma sign every penny here is checked by the ministry.
Okay.
The only time I can say if na you be say if na inflate figures be that one dey obetimi aka. But as amount here everything here is from the ministry. Ministry na buy no almost scrutinize no more and which din ya so over here as honorarium na omde management $310,000 for management ni nyina ekọ we. I think that emre your 2022 worker.
Yeah.
Management members no me say 4 say 5. Obi aji 100,000.
Na large groups are
and no na bro we. But we are yet to know the amount of money the total number of management members, but for them to even reduce the number to $310,000, that was the amount that was given to just 3 people at 2022 worker. We 300,000 a day. Okay, any pay and sample. Check it. Canada, US budget and then they must compare to Qatar, but those days they took that amount of money. And I think that ministry now, for me, to be very honest with you, I am happy with the budget now, to be extremely honest with you, very, very honest with you.
Be tension,
and I had the sign here, it's known. 4 months or 3 months ahead of the World Cup, you see, Kasama, spend it. Ghana ni bia where say, or my name, Koboka, say Black Stars able drew finance, or my name, Boka, $13.4 million. Te bodu finance and ye boss akan ye do finance wo a wo twe bi esika na da so no e free
but the tournament no
ABC group stage as it stands now e be $745 or $750 million say ye free mo group stage ye do quarter what's the run 32 for 690 and account run 60 now the account now can be musa it is stage ye be do bi that amount of money any year but the good thing is that Ghana is not going to run at a loss. Yeah, more free tournament. Stage be film. The amount of money I be do on less than amount of FIFA they made from that stage. So I think that for that ministry, no, how do we able to minimum say if any budget or make proposal connect so as
oh yes,
I know that one. I know for sure. Say the if any budget no they connect burusi maybe in can cost $15 million any other. But the ministry has been able to scrutinize it. Or my team trimming and Amana do this stage. I think that they deserve some credit. Mampani say mokwa momra.
Yeah. About 2 minutes be now. Be on some
America for no 5-year ban now. Or more to talk. We know me if you we 2 a month for Ghana for the man on sign the amay. He say non-immigrant visa no. Okwa amount 5 years. If you are given 5 years, in order not to tarnish the name Ghana, Donald Trump then call for this no. Abine US for na di nkomo through the embassy. Supporters are mobile apply for visa. No mobile visa. 5 years of multiple entry.
Okay.
To kona akɔhwɛ ball ni wi asan bra ukrum. Na wanko say din no wo ho. Say be yo kine obi nso pe bi akwa onyanko. Okwa akɔhwɛ ball, obi wi abra. Oba na abɛsen akwa. No akwa at least munja din pa. I think that the best message am pini bit me apa say ya na is all come.
Ipa don't even kokase.
Duru wi a. Say we di the china no bi say ni message say akwaje abusu ko sika 80,000 and all there any preparation. Also akunu a was I'm recruitment.
Say supporters be kwa one o man the supporters kwa mutemo plane ticket nyina no mutwa obi ti Ghana no nya visa free nya plane free akodo America but the good gesture and the positive thing is anka for that chinti kwa 5 years a multiple entry after the World Cup waba and we are sure say after the World Cup a lot of screening and too bad so far say o visa no etimi sando ko no then organize one then akwa bra kwaku nyemram kakra
budget no dey monfa men can budget to be our answer.
Oh what eh for Ghanaians so
David men can budget
and for the sake of Ghana
men can budget be our answer because o can akwa ko saying men can budget be our answer
but say some months to go even you be 4 months remember I said 3 to 4 months ahead but now the proposed budget from the FA to the ministry and then as for despite almost a proposed there say a TBB same penny so much
no man na wo ho no businessman bia ni ho a all running a business as no man na mo ye no be ye
it is say
imagine say akwa ko do run of 16 fa say e be 15 million see the 40 million e call ya 1 million e be ya businessman bia no be yes deal
it is still a budget no so
okay Ghana nye developed country
but kwa kusa we dey compare as maybe atwama yetim koba na yabeboka ene na yetima ye bibia
emfanto hu ntina da bia yetima bia eti no obi ye na se yate so a still e was so e ka se was ntina se men ka budget no wazam no but se wotena se no obi a businessman omo manage ye teams ni bibia no so omo ye business people managing ye blasters no se wotena se now so the 40 million be taking risk of $1 million you are not being a proper businessman another me can me boa
but okay I'm trying from this angle set what set up mrebiana oboka and okay for the first time what me try say ube generate revenue be now when you be a profit of maybe 1 million meaning be a changes now you know what step up in the right direction meaning the subsequent ones
we can do on a very low budget. We can do away with a lot of things in the budget. Even the eco campaign, there are a lot of things that I'm saying the budget can't watch it because be a businessman pan or the CK yard then said that person will take such a risk. If what the 40 million, and no guaranteed do. It will be able to do this kind of paper. But how could do what? Can I spend you could do one for so benyano. We a businessman, I won't take that risk. Na me fa no ma sin so ma na ba krom ha na bi ma boka 1 cedi na de ne ba menya 1 peso will I do that? I won't do that in terms of business wise. These people are business people and your mosika they won't take that risk.
Okay,
but your mosika so me budget ne de mi nkom o de ye nkoso ne nyane sa say ye na esika njo nkoso ye say na no da ya week ya me YouTube ska ba your mat $30
for the
tax at me 30 bosumi yaso ubenya alert ya beto VAT ni bibia wom ya ban sika ba ya na obi be defend say na budget ba sika today emfanto na yendi mu nkomo minister no de ya e pese yete no
nya no yete
baba yara no ye be sesa no Accra Sports Stadium ye be yie ye kokep kosakoye the youth resource centers of man really ye be ye enya squad aye fera ko bog match eno no fa mbay eno na ye wasem bay budget yi ba ye man for se ate budget so ye bo aba se mo pen so mo eno ne eno wo ya ye be bo aba so but so say ya create una o create match no e Ghana Football Association dey decide say
Be or more creative be at all. Then you come and say, "Ye be free." Are you part of the calling of Blasters players? Yem pesa animano. It create a lot of confusion. And the Nyomaba Ensena Emfata. Where the FA people will sit down and say, why is he taking our job?
And your uncle for November when start here because on Baba start here
when if we communicate
out. I never change better.
On this one,
and now say minister no was so agenda be concern the player selection or influence be or player.
He has always been against Otuado.
You see, so me against Otuado, but not in any way. Na make catch Otuado say, and I make me catch Otuado. So on fan chinchine and say, and I say me make example say ye kwakobo match be, but ye be free players are won't call World Cup.
And I communicate from the FA or the amount.
Even say if I catch request, it's not your duty. You're not the one who's supposed to pass that.
And yen the Duma, on yen the Duma, on make it to see in football in a year. Or must spend the money for the Ghana Premier League. Yeah, but it will just be talented kids. And only a person will come
and no so do what the cost
because buying investment. And only a person not Blasters go one match. I finally give now a couple of players a from one World Cup. Who communicated that message as who?
Okay.
Sports minister and no MON-FRI.
You are not Blasters minister.
Almost say, almost the budget aba. Well, prove budget no. Do almost the coin. What who do almost the coin? But to talk about the Jinabo and Tia line up next animal man, and you will do man. Oh, Casano sometimes the doors are too much. Who may be a ha?
Yeah, but if you more, did be our the car? Maybe I know the car. I'm a bit of a man. Yes, oh, yes, happen. No one is
we have the idea for the bus inside Nama.
Oh, nice animal. In 7 I am president, he can yet danasi. A foot to the year. Yes, South to an out to Manantiano. But president of Fano, and can who say, the ancient Ghana for any no more good boys, no so was them to qualify and give them visas. So I buy Tabri made them a call, and you will be called no could do. Now, so I'm run what jet to a bar. I buy a sign and what you DIABY. President of Tiafo. Snassi, do your analysis. Do your analysis. Almost say, DIABY, who's the President can as the father of the nation.
And so, or say, from the American embassy, almost we should make sure,
say, Ombeba.
And untina, ebia da underline, you know, for returning, and until you a grant and obey issue more visas.
Me do not have the case, yes, what I say. Ghana Hanobi me, men could you be a
and that's a government penny, they won't even casa.
Me say, come on, I want obi me, sir, or my penny of foot. And I must be a more foot to my boys and say, so when you be quiet, Ghana had obi me, in terms of you,
for the sake of Nipana.
What sake?
Nipana, or Timmy Abuayama, we not the visa, no, just another person. So the bear next time, Union be so
no more your trouble, Mahanae.
And your Biana says, yet to
Obama MPs, Omahanae, Yen bridge no young chrome. Ye knew Swane and no you come your light, Omahanae, and Tia Kwama, may see. Flight never empty. Penny.
I never gonna empty.
So what did you say?
I pilot for flight. I'm the boat truck.
None of my water.
I just had the empty neighbor.
The truth of the matter is, President of Yapao by Emfa. And yes, I want to for now in Kitamudia war in USA are buying to my FFF. But someone could do that province line next one. Why was I asked you?
But Mr. Kwakwe, Minum Bianano, Mudim Komo, about control, last edition of AFCON, Okokovai. Maybe the empire may want to say the Habib can say, less visa them years of the Bemano. And what?
No, I don't know. I'm 5 years.
Oh, it is only 5 years, because maybe your source says, after the World Cup, then maybe I walk up in July. From July now, October. This year, on a lot of screen. I want to
be the World Cup. I'm on Vonko. Omunye good dinner.
Oh, Omunye screening.
Still, I'm on Vonko. President of football, but he was sitting up. He was sitting up to Abano. He was sitting up next year, president of football.
And the president had a bad idea. Omusha system there. I must support us.
I don't know what be uncle because also was sitting up. Hey, Now see what go do Obana onya 5 years ajatum Oba. Obesa ska ko bi.
Obi kura ka kire me say World Cup be take you 1 month. Enti say ono onya ko do America dan na wo paduma. On stadium kura 1 month no baga na kure.
President ye be aba but the bishop wo ye no o tie nyina ya nim.
Me bato mfa car no inside the interior decor no.
O maye nyina ya hu say say the bi hye won sase opani wo ba bi a.
Now
na ye ni.
Yeah, and especially we some troni.
Yes.
Because minimum crofa no mo penny down for.
When I see aduma na o ye ni da bia and yesterday he was part of your brand ni na do that so no gina o. These are the kind of people that you can rest assured say or make my money. Just look at this.
On tea paper,
on tea paper. On tea paper. Tea rubber. 2 years pia na ko trama to be ma fia won kasa won wini. Nti opani ni ye adwuma. And said that the bia me can say me I've enjoyed 3 aspects of him. I've enjoyed him in class. Wonderful lecturer. I've enjoyed listening to him on radio. I've enjoyed working with him. And I'm enjoying him being the CEO of Aduana Football Club.
Me da say kwaku ya brena son. Aduntuma wo kire beba Habib.
Wonder. The choir charge of phone na weekend. Boys in see in two for but still about ho ban hwe ho so yi.
Ade nya wo de amenkofa.
We are person am my Monday, some Monday near Ramachim.
Yeah.
We are person na bana Ebishia Sumjimo, lovely, smiling and doing everything. So take very good care of yourself. Weekend dinner. Namemwe in I home and be fine. And you be a
Kwaku.
Opani, yes, 6 p.m. so breaking news for her. I was Antikotoko. And next 6 p.m.
I am seeing a good year for me.
And next 6 p.m. Bebe from Bebe 17 minutes from now could be breaking news and so to more bit me about. But my breaking news. Kotoko board who send some Kotoko new direction. Tinyampo
Papa na tini di no 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 be mana.
Na de ye tete no. Nti ewuramu ani aba be di nkomo. Ma mentia Mr. Joseph Amwani. On the see where the mass swag gadget. The tie ne yese money wan na MON-FRI ba be du. Yese me na me koje. Na me de gadget ne
na tele.
Na muti tell me ye adwuma.
Koje.
Nti Mr. Amwani de gadget na ba from swag gadget. From a crab. Mamentia no. Mamentia rock stone motor see you.
Okay.
Yes. Rock me chia oba bia
Swag gadget nkran obro no be
so me sorry mamentia the Blue East Regional Minister Nana Francis Owusu Antwi, hard-working minister, discipline minister, Blue East, the entire region, Obia se obo adwuma, Obia tuche adwuma na ye underground investigation, Obia pawase mpato so na bo adwuma so na te atibebuni amante anim ye de wasro nyansa na ye sɛ awurade so mfama o ye do bibia se ekwana wase de ekwana oboboa no ne bewie ha na breme ekwan amedi dwumadie no ababisi wote Habibu nka wote Ricardo Barras nka medina de Luther King Fridays metenam edema Abu Dhabi ekina no pa 6 am share ne mfafache weekend sports and Abu Dhabi betenam team no ebeka no ho ne de dwumadie na bro production team ne executive producer Binas T-Bread eboy na eye Julius upon Julius Caesar eso boy okwa Richie the Don Papa boy wo eye camera na chi na MCR eso ye Junior eboy na eye Benedicta omunabo edo bibia se